Yeah, I mean, I've heard some complaints about Match of the Day as well. It might even make it to one of our regular features in a couple of minutes, because Match of the Day actually covered the game for Newcastle. And I think they kind of give a couple of obligatory sort of like, well, Isaac's a good player, Gordon had a good game, and then they spent most of the section talking about how bad Tottenham were.
Yeah.
And didn't really give Newcastle many plaudits, if any.
Also, I don't think they mentioned the initiative, with the shirts, did they? Which was quite a big thing. I think that's the first time it's ever happened in the Premier League.
Never anything positive about Newcastle on there.
Yeah.
Who's on the show now?
Well, last night it was obviously Lineker, and it was I think it was Micah Richards and Martin Keown. I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I mean, when Alan Shearer's on there, I know obviously he's got a Newcastle bias, but he's quite a fair person with other teams. I feel he's always like tried to be balanced and not have like an agenda. And Martin Keown he just does bad, and he's got such a big problem. He really hates us. He's got a big bee in his bonnet about Newcastle. That
he does, yeah.
Lineker's
against the takeover as well. Where he's against Saudi.
And the other thing is, of course, I think people like Ian Wright as well are very good. Kind of, they give everyone a fair shout out, don't they? It's just unfortunate there were a couple, like you say, Keown being one of them, that's very Arsenal centric or anti.
Not Arsenal centric, up his own arse. That's what he is.
Centric.
Yeah, I like Roy Keane. Funny enough.
Yeah, Roy Keane.
I watch him on that. He's good.
A little bit Man United again, a little bit pro Man U. Where when they ask him to pick the best teams, it's always 11 Man United players, like Jesper Blomqvist and people like
that. I like G's comment there. I've never heard this one before. Imposter Coglu.
Well, they've turned on him a bit, haven't they, the Tottenham fans?
Here's a bit of a jibe at anyone who is Eddie Howe out. So those who said how out, look at our technical clock for context. They both had years of investment. They're not restricted by SFR, and the way we have injuries, they got all titles instead. I've seen a few of these comments on social media today. A lot of and yesterday, a lot of like, "Where's the how outers now? Where are you now? Are you hiding now? Like, come on, out of your rocks now. How outs."
Roy, I mean, we don't know.
No, you know what it is? Some guy went and dug out one of my tweets from when we're in the middle of the shit run. There you go, you bellend. You're not like, the game just finished fucking an hour and a half ago. You're supposed to be getting pissed, absolutely enjoying this win. Instead of that, you're going looking for my old tweets. What a sad bastard. You've got some sad bastards out there, mate. Fucking hell. I'm like, fuck it. Sad bastard, doing it.
There's a couple of upgrades that have made the world of difference to us, though, haven't they? Anderson, I know Miley was playing very well, but Anderson coming in has made a huge difference. And Barnes coming in for Miggy. It's like, although we've got the same number of injuries, it's different players injured. And I think those couple of changes have benefited us in a big way.
I mean, here's some context for you. Someone in the front of you is just phoned into TalkSport to say that they need to sack Arteta. They're second in the league.
What are they, 1 point off the top?
They missed 100 chances today as well. I just couldn't break them.
They're a funny team.
Even Liverpool today, they could have scored 10 goals today.
Yeah. But who's sitting there at the top?
Yeah.
They're going to win it. City are going to win it again.
Old Faithful.
They've bottled it, and now City are going to just win every game.
I wouldn't bet against it.
No, they're just going to.
I'll put all my money on City to win the league. Nothing's going to stop them now.
No.
I mean, even Arsenal struggled. Now Arsenal's got to think about midweek Champions League.
Bayern Munich, haven't they? Second leg.
Yeah, City's going to go play Real Madrid at home, and he's rested 5 or 6 players yesterday. So he's going to come and rip them apart.
It does feel like when you, whenever they get these opportunities, teams like Tottenham and Arsenal, they do seem to bottle it, though, regardless of if it's like they just couldn't finish or whatever. Seems to be a regular theme, doesn't it? Season after season.
I mean, City in the first half yesterday could have scored 5 or 6. They only scored 1, but they went and scored those 5 or 6 in the second half. Finished 5-1. But Liverpool, thing is with City's got a squad. They almost got 22 players that can bring on any minute, change the game. Liverpool and Arsenal have got maybe 1 or 2 on the bench. They're still behind in that super squad. I don't think any team in the world's got a squad like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he took off Odegaard and put on Jorginho. And who else did he bring on? He brought on
that lad came on, the young one.
And Nketiah, who I really don't rate. I don't think he's much good at all.
No, he had a bit of a purple patch, and then
he got a hat trick against Sheffield United, didn't he? And then people were like, "Oh, he's made it," but he hasn't done much since then. A bit like Evan Ferguson, hat trick against us, and then nothing.
Yeah, isn't it? It's just kind of these players get, and this is a problem where the press have moaned on about that Mainu. I thought he was okay at England, but again, it's just like they put too much pressure on these young lads. They almost want them to be brilliant already, and not give them the time. I remember Jack Wilshere going for the same thing when he first burst on the scene. They were like, "God, he's going to be the next big thing." And what happened there with him? It's just
was on the ball. But we had one, didn't we, in Jermaine Genius when he came to us? They were saying he was going to be the future England captain, the English Vieira, all that kind of stuff, and then he just sort of disappeared up his own backside and ended up retiring by the time he was about 26, 27.
And I never like bringing on young kids when we're getting beat in the last 10 minutes, bringing them on, putting more pressure. They say you 2-0 up, bring them on, have fun. But bring him on when you're getting beat and trying to chase the game. There you go, Mr. 17-year-old, come and save us. I don't like that. Sometimes it works if you've got a genius kid, but 99% just puts more pressure on the kid and he's going to feel like a failure. He put me on to help them win. I couldn't do anything. It doesn't work in your favour.
And more bad news for Harry Kane because Leverkusen won the title today, so he went to Bayern. He went to Bayern Munich to win nothing, so well done, Harry Kane.
You went to Bayern Munich and you won.
Fuck off.
He's cursed, that guy, isn't he?
He's cursed forever.
I was there when you missed the penalty for England, the bell end. Just right in front of me. Great over the wall, idiot.
Yeah.
Tab, he might be back today. He's obviously doing something. He's just busy, but if he's not back today, he'll obviously be back for the next. He's got
a 5-hour drive.
Yeah.
Gee whiz.
To the airport and back with his mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So he's just too busy. If I'm not doing a good job, Tab, I apologise.
Oh, you're doing great.
Great.